How is it going then, everybody? I hope you're all doing very well. Welcome back to another video here on our channel. Today, we're bringing you another Road to Glory video. Been a little while now since we've been back on this, and we haven't been playing a load of weekend league, the full 30 games over the last few weeks. But this weekend, I'm trying to be a little bit more enthusiastic and get myself in and get the games done. So then, next weekend, we can do a West Brom past and present, so I need some coins. That's what we're going to do. I hope you are all doing very well. If you do enjoy the video, please let me know by giving it a like, and you can subscribe to the channel. Let me just see what we've got here. Oh, we've got a little Cruyff. Here's one for you then. Are loans allowed in weekend league? Do you think they should be allowed? My personal opinion, I think they should be allowed because a lot of these people will never... I've never used Moments Cruyff. I'm never going to get to use Moments Cruyff this year. I personally think that they should be allowed, but you should only be allowed to bring them on off the bench from the 45th minute, from half-time. I think that's where it is. I think starting with them gives you a little bit of an unfair advantage, but I think bringing them on from half-time is about right, really. So I'm going to pop him on for Ronaldo. I've used Ronaldo a little bit. Remember, guys, if you do want any sneak, do use FIFA Analyst at checkout to go ahead and sponsor. This is the team that we're rocking. Nothing's changed since we kind of last spoke about the team. Last weekend, we used the West Bromwich Albion current team. Obviously, we got promoted. Being a big West Brom fan myself, was happy with that. Where are we sat on the record at the minute? We are 13-2, if I remember correctly. Yeah, 13-2. So we've got 15 games remaining. So we're not doing too bad. What are we going to do today? We're going to go ahead and jump into one of the live commentary games. You guys really enjoy this, where we kind of go through, talk about what I'm doing, why I'm doing it. In terms of, skill ranking, where we're at, if we're 13 wins, 2 losses, that means we're on like 11 form, which means that we're going to be coming up against some good opponents here. It's Saturday when I'm doing this, so, we're kind of getting through with the weekend league, so it is going to be quite difficult. As you can see already, good team here. Team of the season, Neymar, Atal, Semedo. I haven't done that Semedo yet. I do need to do him, to be honest. It is a card that I do need to go ahead and pick up. But yeah, at the minute, I've still not picked him up, so I think I've got till the end of this week coming up, or in the middle of the week. It might even be the Wednesday. I'm not 100% sure. Tactics-wise, what are we running? I've actually got 2 tactics at the minute because I'm wanting to test it for a video. I've got an attacking, which is 5 width, 5 depth, 5 players in box, 5 attacking width, no one on come back on defence, 4 backs on stay back, 1 CDM on stay back, and the other one on balanced. And then I've got the exact same tactic, apart from I've got 1 width and 1 depth, because I want to make a video on what actually is 1 depth, drop back, 1 width, that sort of thing. Because I think a lot of people get confused. The game's coded this year to just be so slow that teams naturally drop back regardless of the depth. If they're playing 10 depth or something, honestly, the defensive line, if someone holds the ball like I'm holding here, every team naturally drops back. Ball roll up, look for that pass into the middle. Dembele's making that overlapping run, double tap pass. We're going to smash that, and that is Dembele giving us a 1-0 lead. Really, really good there. Dembele, absolutely love this card on his weak foot. Just saw the run kind of appearing. Obviously, I wanted to use the ball roll to play the pass in to the Robert Firmino, and then just lay it off to Dembele with a little double tap. That was a double tap through ball. I always talk about the double tap passes. Why do you want to do them? Where do you want to do them? You want to do them in an area where the opponent, if you play it along the ground, the opponent will more than likely intercept the pass. The little double tap pass, it's very weird because it kind of glitches out the opponent. They don't lock onto the ball, so it's very easy for you. How do you do it? You can do a normal ground pass by double tap A, just like that. There you go, puts it up into the air, or you can also do it with a double tap Y, which is the equivalent, but instead it does a through ball like that, so it plays it forward. So I'm tap LB there, send the Bruno Fernandes on a run. I should have took a touch there, I wasn't under any pressure, using the right 6 switch, and I've got the run down the line. We don't need to dive in here, we just need to think about his pass coming into the middle, like that. He's always going to look for that Neymar. Where Ribery wasn't a threat, he always wanted to look to lay that off. We're going to ball roll up just to keep the ball away from him, just turn back in there, and then we're going to play it out to the right hand side. We're going to tap LB, so Bruno Fernandes makes a run. That means that Mendy's either going to track him or give up the space like he has done here. We're now in behind, we're going to look for a fake shot stop, we're going to look for the man on the edge, which is Wijnaldum. We're going to ball roll, then play it into Vinicius Jr. Then we're going to look for an Elastico. Didn't pull off the Elastico good enough. Managed to do the step over, which was wrong, but that was a good little attacking movement. We'll lay it back into De Jong. We haven't got the left back forward, obviously, on stay back. We're going to just do a little turn, drag back the way we're facing. We've got Bruno on the edge. We're going to look for that and then look for a finesse. Bruno. Oh, it's a good save from Ter Stegen. That is very, very good save. This Bruno Fernandes, I'm not a massive fan of this card. I say it all the time. He's actually got quite a few goals for me. I'll show you after the game, actually. This team doesn't score me a lot of goals. It's quite crazy. I've not been on my FIFA recently, you know, I've not been playing fantastic. But yeah, I don't seem to get many goals with this team at the minute. Can Vinicius Jr. get past his man? A little fake shot, drag back. Can we look for the Firmino? No, he's defended that. We're going to use the L2 button, try and put the pressure on him here. We've got the man down the right-hand side, so we need to switch to Wijnaldum with the right stick. It is Dembele. Again, he's not a threat here. He's got to try and lay someone off, right? Which is what he's done. We're going to move De Jong back into that position there. So I used the right stick switch there, and I switched to De Jong before we played that pass. Why? I want to be on him straight away as soon as he receives the ball. Luckily enough, I managed to intercept it prior to him actually getting there. So that was good. We're going to use that little triangle that I always talk about. Lay it back from the left attacking mid to the left back, then back into the middle, and then the wingers down there making that run. Haven't really got any support here, but Wijnaldum can come forward. We're going to look for a fake shot stop into the Bruno Fernandes. Look for the pass in the box. We're going to look for a McGeady spin. Nearly. Okay, so now we're going to just keep tracking down the line. We don't need to press with Lala. Lala doesn't need to come out of position. We can press with Dembele though, and we can press with Bruno Fernandes and my other cam and my other striker. That's how we're going to be doing pressing and look at getting the ball back. Ball roll up that way just to try and avoid the tackle if he came in with the centre mid, which he didn't. It looks like he's playing a narrow formation, you know. Bobby Firmino, fake shot forward. Oh, I tried to look for the shot on the edge then. Very unlikely that goes in. Lala doesn't need to come out. De Jong can. Lala tracks that run still. Switch to the long lane. Bad switch there. Switch to the Kimpembe. Watch that 1-2. No need to dive in. Stick with him down the line. He's going to look to lay it back off. Put that little bit of pressure on now. Switch to De Jong. Stand up. Don't dive in. Don't dive in. It's Cyprian. There we are. Little dink over the top. And then we can try and hit him on the counter maybe. He's committed with that left back. So many people do it. They commit with their full back so much. We're going to ball roll down. I don't really like the way this attacks work, to be honest. Can we look for the Vinicius? Look for the heel to heel. Oh, no. He's took a big touch. I wanted him to take it a touch and then heel to heel. But he took the touch from the right stick. I did the right stick too early, the heel to heel then I think. I've pulled De Jong out, so we need to try and see if we can win this. Wijnaldum covering the middle. Mendy, keep tracking. There we go. And then we switch back to Vinicius, switch to the Kimpembe. No need to pull him out too much, just put a little bit of pressure on. As you can see, he's come out of position. We've won the ball back though. Bruno Fernandes, little through ball from Wijnaldum. We're going to just give ourselves a bit of a breather here. It's kind of been back and forth. So we're going to play it out to the left back, tap the LB button to send the Vinicius. He's not tracking it, but we haven't really got the angle to play it. So we're just going to keep hold of the ball, just using a bit of left stick dribbling. Tap the LB button, send the Vinicius on a run, which is what we've done. We've got De Jong on the edge. De Jong can take the touch. He's not as much as De Jong is. Can we play it? Look for the... I wanted to do a sombrero. No. I wanted to do a sombrero. I don't know why it's registered as a McGeady spin there. A sombrero flick is where you flick the right analog stick the way you're facing and the opposite way twice with the 5-star skiller standing still. Flicks it over their head. You'll see me score quite a few of them in videos. I absolutely love them. A lot of people don't expect it a lot of the time, so it can catch your opponent off guard quite well. A little bit of pressure there. Again, Dembele, feel free to press with, you know. He's an attacking player. We can go and press with him. It's De Jong and the Wijnaldum we need to keep in their positions. We have got the overlap here with the fullback didn't make it. That's the problem with them having on stay back while attacking. If that fullback would have came forward, then that would have been a really, really good opportunity. Track with the Lala, switch back to the De Jong, put that little bit of pressure on, track with the Lala again, come back into De Jong, switch to the left centre back. I'll switch there with the left LB button. Stand up, he's going to look to lay it off, get a block in. There we are, good tackle. Stay nice and calm there. LB, send the Vinicius on a run. We haven't really got anything, so we're going to play it back to De Jong, sending LB again for Bruno. We're going to come forward to the right back though, and we're going to drive forward here with Lala. What we're trying to do is pull the Cyprian out of position. Now we've got a little bit of space in the middle to work through. We're going to send Firmino on a run as we play the ball off 1-2. Wijnaldum's got a little bit of time to drive forward. Can he take the team forward? First time fake shot, hit it near post, and that is a goal. What that does by me kind of talking you through a lot there is it shows you how much I'm thinking ahead of the game, right? I'm not just playing a pass and then thinking, what do I do? Where do I go? I'm thinking, where's my next, how can I build up this attack? I said back then, I'll have the space in the middle because he pulled the Cyprian out because I tracked over on the right-hand side with the Lala, the right back, and that made the space in the middle. I always talk about it. Gave me a little bit of time. I laid the ball off. We found De Jong into Wijnaldum, then into the striker, the first-time fake shot, which is where you lay the pass off. You do the first-time fake shot as soon as you've inputted the pass command, and then it means that you can just glitch out the defender and get through. It's very hard to defend because it just, as I said, it glitches them. So it's the 45th minute now. We're going to try and get one more attack in. We don't want to give the ball away, though, in this sort of area. So just think about it logically. If you can build an attack in, great. But the last thing you want to do is give away the ball and let the opponent get a goal to come back in at 2-1. We managed to go in at 2-0, though. I think we've had a very solid game so far. The guy's not really done anything too much. As you can see, 60% possession, 4 shots, 3 on target, 97% pass accuracy. As I said, I really don't like the Bruno Fernandes, so I do take him off, and I do normally bring on Cuadrado out wide. That's the right back team of the season, Cuadrado. Very an attacking player though, so it doesn't matter if he's classed as a right back. You can put him up into an attacking position and does very well. From kickoffs, what do? We always send the ball out wide if we can, and we try and get down. That's poor from me. We try and get down the wing, but that's poor. That's very poor. He's got that man at the back stick. It's going to be a goal. De Jong. No. Ref. What? Pen. No. That's so poor from me, that is. Right, Neymar stepping up. I hate penalties so much. I'm terrible. Dembele, he's put his head to the right, I think, slightly there. I'm going to go to the right and just hope. No, it goes down the middle. So many people do it. When people change their penalty taker, a lot of people go down the middle. I think it was Dr. Poplove made a video on it last year or the year before. He said, this penalty set piece, tactic will get you to score all your penalties. And it was, take your time with, say, Neymar and then change it at the last minute and then just put it down the middle, and people don't expect it. Because they think, you've changed it to, an attacker that you want on the penalties. They think you're going to put it top bins or something. That's not the case. Double tap pass. I don't know why I've tried that. That's such an optimistic through ball. I would tell you never to do that if I was looking on your gameplay. That's poor for me. Covering the middle then. So it's 2-1. Again, that's his first chance. No need to panic. We just need to keep shutting him out as we're doing. And stick with him. Covering the middle. Wijnaldum. That's it. Cuadrado. Can we break? First time fake shot. Just to try and keep hold of that ball. I hate Bobby Firmino so much. His touches, everything. He doesn't suit striker. He doesn't suit Cam. He's a centre mid in my opinion. Pressure. There we go. Good tackle. I press the tackle button then just to step in and win that ball. Try and put the pressure on him. Cuadrado just using a little fake shot. Obviously he's got the 5-star skill moves, and so he can do that. He can do that scoop turn in there. Dembele. I thought Dembele would make the run. He kind of made it and then he backed off at the last minute. That's annoying. Left back covered at Mendy. I've messed up my player switching here, so I pulled the centre back through. There you go. So I pulled the centre back through because I knew he was going to look for the Neymar. Got a little bit lucky with that. Play that back to the left back. He keeps submitting. He keeps committing the right back in and the left back. One little 1-2 back. LB fake shot inwards. Get past him. We're going to look for a ball roll down into that direction. Needed to stop sprinting as much as I did. That's poor. So I've pulled out my left back now. So my centre back has to come over and look at the space he's got in the middle. I ain't got the centre mids there. Just need to try and cover those passes if possible. Can we pull back with Wijnaldum? We can indeed. Keep an eye on that pass into the box there. Keep an eye there. Holding the R2 and the L2. Good switch. Well done. That was very, very good from Kimpembe. So now we're going to drive forward with Cuadrado. And we're going to look for that 1-2. He read that very well. He player switched just as I played that pass. That's annoying. Keep covering in the middle though. Watch that pass into Neymar. That's it. Dordlin. He's trying to find a pass into Neymar, but he's not got any skill moves in his locker or anything. I just need to remember, he commits with the right back. Look at that. Even there he's committed again. Ooh, nearly. So I tried the RBY just to play that in behind. Here we go. De Jong. Go on. Fake shot first time. Get past him. Yes, it. Big touch with the right stick. Fake shot. Stop. I've not really got anything else on because De Jong's making that run there. Double tap pass. That's our ball. Okay. 2-1. He's paused it, so I'm going to make a sub as well. As I said, I do not like Robert Firmino, so I'm going to take him off. I'm not going to bring on Cruyff. I don't think there's a need just yet. We'll bring on Nani, and I'll leave it like that because obviously, if he does get a goal and goes to extra time, then Cruyff could come in clutch for me. But for now, we will leave it at that. I think it's been a very good game so far. I think it's been an interesting one. We're 64 minutes in. And the opponent is doing a very, very good job at trying to get back into the game. Obviously, the penalty, a little bit soft, a little bit stupid for me from the kickoff. Not how we wanted to start the second half, as we do the drag back up that way. That's poor from me again. Put the pressure on, though. Okay, so now we need to trap back with Wijnaldum. See it out. There we are. Easy. Play it back. Play the way you're facing. Play the way you're facing. Keep the ball nice and simple. Here we are. Nani's up front. Nani's got the 5-star skill moves and a good weak foot as well. Oh, nearly. So try a little fake shot there on the angle. It does the ball roll with it as well on that angle. Watch it. He's going to go downwards. Then look for that 1-2. That's where he gets sucker punched in. I've just been sucker punched in with Kimpembe, but we can go over now because it's been covered. Look for the run down the line. Keep the passes in the middle. Switch to De Jong. Keep the passes in the middle. That's the one. That's it. That's fine. I've read that. Just about. And then let's try and see if we can get through on the right back and the left back again. Because as I said, that's where his weakest point is. That's it, free kick, yeah, just about. Okay, so it's still 2-1, 70th minute. We just need to keep it nice and calm and keep doing what we're doing. Try and get that third goal if we can. That's poor. I saw him change at the last minute. He's in a very good position now. Look at the Ribery inside the box. Need to switch to the long lane. Stand up. He tried to dummy it, unlucky. Little dink over the top into Vinicius. There we are. Nani, get running. I need to slow it down. I'm rushing this too much now. I'm giving him the ball back too easily. I'm trying to get that third goal, but me rushing it is just me losing the ball. Send him. Oh, Nani. How's that megsed him? Come on, man. Here we are. To the right back. Send the right back. Oh, that's poor. I wanted that into Dembele, but he didn't really get the angle on it, did he? He can look for a double tap. I've just dove in. I've dove in there. I shouldn't have pressed tackle. I should have just stayed standing up. He should get a goal there. RBX over to the left-hand side. Take a breather. Take a breather. This is, you know, he's probably on team press by now. He's getting a little bit more luck, but I think it's mainly down to me. I don't actually think this is down to him. Vinicius, if you could... Vinicius... I don't understand that. Why is Vinicius not making the run? This is what I think about attacking AI. He's just stood there. Like, he's just stood there on a good chance for us to counter. And he's just stood there and he's not bothered. It baffles me. Here we go, here we go. Nani. He's not really got the sprint speed. I think he's got a good acceleration. We ain't really got the sprint speed, has he? Yeah, Nani. Still a very good card, though. Still enjoy using him a lot. Watch that pass into the middle. That's it. Good player switch. Out. Run then. Here we go. First time fake shot. Get past the man. Fake shot, stop. La Croqueta. Double tap pass. No! Nearly. Winner. There we go. Sorted. Take your time. Back into the middle. There we go. Can we look for the little drag back and then into Dembele? I wanted that pass into Dembele, not into De Jong. I would have looked for a sombrero flick then. Track back with Wijnaldum. Keep tracking. Watch that man in the middle. He can have the ball there. He needs to try and find these guys. Watch that runner. Watch that man down there. That's it. It's AWOL. It's not a massive threat. He needs to find Ribery. That's it. He's going to look for the Ribery there. Of course he is. Told you. He's, you know, he ain't going to take the chances with AWOL, is he? It's the 84th minute. Cuadrado's making a good run. So is Vinicius. Little dink over the top. There we go. We're going to look for the near post here. Bang. Game, set, match, won. Lovely. So just before I made that shot, I sprinted onto the ball and took the touch. Then I let go of the sprint button. I'm not shooting with the sprint button there. That's a good goal. That puts the game to bed for us, and that's going to put us on, what, 14-2, which is a record we haven't been on in a little while. To be honest, we lost the game on penalties, and the other game we lost. Guy beat us quite comfortably, actually. So, yeah, just an interesting weekend to say. I've not played a massive amount of FIFA. The problem is that the first 10, 15 games are relatively easy. It's the last ones that are the hardest, you know. That's where you start coming up against, like, the big guns, like, every game, and it makes it much harder. Little ball roll, play it down the line. So, yeah, it doesn't mean we're on for a good weekend here. Just means that we've had a good start, really. And obviously, you know, you got to have a good middle. That's the biggest thing, I think, in my opinion. Nani back on side. There he is, Nani with a goal. No, I was going a bit silly there, wasn't I? But that is going to be the game, which is good to see. A good little win for us. Nani with a little flick. He's going to smash this. Bosher. And that goes over. 3-1. GG to my opponent. Tight game. Soppy goal for me to give away. As I said, I don't really think I needed to do it, if I'm perfectly honest with you. But we will take it. That does give us another win on the board. GG to my man. And yeah, it was a nice game, I think. And yeah, as I said, that puts us on the 14 wins and 2 losses as it stands at the minute. So that is going to be the end of the video, guys. If you did enjoy, please do let me know by leaving a like. As I said, you can subscribe to the channel. We do also have a second channel. The link is in the description for that. If you are interested, we have different sort of content on there. Thank you all for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video.